6 down and 1 to go for this, and it'll be Clubhouse banned out by TALON, which means we go to Cafe Dostoyevsky.
Two waiting outside doorway looking to push in and plant, but they aren't going for the door itself. They're planting really deep. They must know about the Pillars player that was behind them just a few seconds ago, because he could come off with a big flank here, but he isn't going to push his way around. I think the air jabs have dissuaded him. I don't think it's going to scare the man away. As he going dangerously low, down goes Heady. Guts might have done enough. Demic finding one. Shot from the... Hello? Hello? Oh! Thank God he closes the round out. That is why you don't bring a shotgun ace. Now been shut out by Heady on the other side. 4 versus 4 and a great swing coming out from Canos. Dips his way back into Freezer. Demic finding yet another. And for Guts, they've got to make something happen. It's a 2 versus 4. Euro winning 1. Does he win 2? Yes, he does. Merryu's in a spot to try and go for the challenge from the north. But who's going to step up to him is the big question. C4 comes through. No one drops down. Sees one. There we go. He's down. Both are dead. That's all it was going to take, Ace, was one shot apiece. This one onto Canos, and they can take control of Bakery from this and look to push their way in. Heady hits the deck, finds one. As another man swings in, but won't be able to find him. 3 versus 3, Ace, and 25 seconds to play.
Great aggressive move from Heady, but it looks like it's going to be impactless as Mario and JJ get in, do the business light, finishes it off, and it is another round to Guts.
There are 2 of them pushing in here. You've got a clash to come up against. There's 15 seconds on the clock. Soldier finds one, now got to force their way in through prep, and here comes the drop down through Freezer. The question is whether they find kills or die. They find one. It's a 4 versus 2, but the clock waits for no one. There's 2 left alive with the plant going down, coming for the spray, find it. I believe the plant's coming down out towards the other side of the site, so this one should get completed. They've managed to make it work in the dying seconds and get it over the finish line.
Trying to apply them whilst the electricity was still there, but they're having no choice but to go route 1 and try and move around the back here. Surely the call came. No, Light was completely unaware. How has Canos got away with that? That is almost unforgivable. The comms have got to come in to say Canos still gets the kill. Out comes the Nitro. That's big as Lily brings it back to a 1 versus 1. Is he going to stick that? He's looking to stick it. No, he comes off. There's the challenge. Can he get the kill? Absolutely not. Lily takes him down to a fraction. There's the push. There's the kill. There's the round that we knew that Guts were likely to get. Guaranteed overtime for them.
But there's a man who's maybe thinking about a jump out here if he dares hold this for too long. Lily wins a wonderful shot against Canos, and the jump out is primed. Not that he needs it. There's 5 seconds to play with. Guts should close this one out here and now. A 7-3 victory over Talon and revenge for stage 2.
That is the race run. Guts pick up the final kill. It will be Lily to seal the deal. And they come in with a solid victory against Talon, picking themselves up 3 points.
7-map pool, 6 are down and 1 is left, and we're going to go to Oregon.
The line is just going to pop off, see if they can catch them in the shower corridor, but it's the Rin swing. MANTIS going for something aggressive, finds the man, drops the diffuser as well.
Yes, he's starting to come up and try and help. The jump in will be there. There's 25 seconds that the diffuser's dropped.
Straight into the smoke canister there. They try to make a risk and it's not paying off here across the board. PepeSyail has no option but to sort of pull away. And from what was 2 very early losses.
Plant goes down in the meantime in the back of the kitchen and no one seems to be aware. Nova trying to go for the rotation here. Has the opportunity to maybe catch Wiggerman off guard. That is going to be the diffuser down. Oh no, catches his SMG here. We'll be able to pick up the kill. There's going to be 2 players. Needs to drop the hatch now to make sure that this defuse doesn't happen. It's going to be triple kill. There's going to be the defuse in the end to come through.
Just keeps pushing, ignores that body, knows there's one more covering it. There is the spray across in the fight. Coded fight MANTIS. They've got that security underneath. They've put more pressure now. Coded's trying to stick the diffuser in the meantime, but a canister pushes them to a 3rd tricky position. He slips past, he's able to find the spray, and they win it!
No way! How do you win this?
They took the fight! Either side of the freezer side. That's Clash getting the intel. There it is, though. MANTIS is able to get one. Can't quite find the second as Woogieman and PepeSyail push up. Nova is in the job of locking down because the Clash has gone for a little bit of a walkabout here, making things uncomfortable, and there it is. Rin goes down in laundry. It's just the 2 players, but 1 more is off the board. Your name is not on the list, PepeSyail. You are not allowed entry. Is at least able to finally find one.
This has time. He might have time. He might have time. Oh, it was... Oh, if he would have gone for the actual corner, he would have been able to clutch it there. A lot of them are being used, but little to no damage done with them.
Now let's see if they can close it down. Wamai goes for a bit of hyper-aggression, but drops down to the ground, puts them in suddenly a 3 versus 2 versus 1 versus nobody left, really, on the side of Damwon Kier, and Mantis demonstrate at 6-1 and a 5 versus 3, and suddenly they're trying to retake the land as the grenades force them a bit further forward. Iana suffers. They've been able to reclaim something with CatSang getting the double, but Harper has tried to sprint their way through a sliver of health. And CatSang still has the elbow control. They're isolated. Demonstration of how to attack from two places at once. And that is all you needed today, Mantis, because Damwon Kia, unfortunately, did not show up and make it in. And for 2 weeks in a row, Bartosz is rewarded with memes to clip.
We'll have Clubhouse taken out with Villa as our final one.
It'll be the catalyst, it'll be the spark that sets them going, but no, Arakaze gets himself aggressive onto that balcony and finds a kill. Suzuki goes route one though, into sight, levels things out once again. This round has been back and forth. Suzuki sees the man on the door, finds him with a triple. Can it be 4 on the round? Wow. No! Arakaze from the study does a great job of he's keeping himself just unpredictable, moving around a lot. Arakaze shut down from what was a power position for him.
The grenade comes in from Gadarada, a 3 versus 2. For a second you thought they might fight this one back, and it's Fanxy left by himself to try and clutch this one out, finds one for himself. It's a 1 versus 1, but in comes Black Ray on the swing from Study, gets the shutdown in the 1v1. 4 versus 4 becomes a 4 versus 3 in the final 30 seconds. Fanxy rotated back up and Black Ray narrowly misses him. Surely Fanxy heard him, now he has, and he's turned back round and he wins the fight.
They certainly do. It's unlikely that that diffuser sticks for my money. Suzuki tries but has to come off. Shut down by PJH. Switcher's drones can now jump. Twitch also gets normal drones as well now. Gatarada and Suzuki able to get 2 big starters. It's all going wrong for T1 as a 3rd one drops. Fanxy is all alone inside a site. He's behind the bar but gets shut down as Ayagator gets in there. Now Fanxy, he just brute forces his way through the Aruni gate, but he gets shut down from Bolt behind the maps table. This push keeps coming. Arakaze is in, trying to get that diffuser down. Behind Vault door will be successful. 11 finding a huge kill there. And T1, they've surely done it at this point.
He knows, surely, oh my god, PJH, this is just torture. Make the man run over a drone, and Arakaze finds the 3k in the round. So a much firmer hold on the south side for Cyclops than what we saw coming out of T1.
Does take a lot of damage for his trouble though. That is now 11, and Arakaze probably 1 shot away from death. Gatarada manages to find one. Anaton, Suzuki, they're all getting in on the party dead. And Cyclops, they're just going to sit themselves back into these fortified positions. 11 gets an absolute freebie there onto Black Ray. They're just exposing themselves over and over. They're making me nervous. Steps into Vault. 11 finds another shutdown on the trade. Essential there.
The info that you can feed of what's going on the ground floor would be mega for them, but in comes Arakaze with the swing. Gadarada swings back and finds the kill onto him. 4 versus 3 for Cyclops, and Crazy Boy finds one back. Fanxy another, but Suzuki and Master was unchecked. Brings it back to a 2 versus 2. Only 30 seconds to play with. Oh, what a flick up from Suzuki.
Great shot from PJH there to take that out, and he had to move in and try and pick up the briefcase. Can Black Ray have an impact as well? The Mute and the Mozzie just going to be an absolute nightmare. Smoke and Mozzie, I apologise. Black Ray, it is flank not being watched, and it's cost them, Des, as he gets himself a second. Suzuki shut down. It's all up to PJH. He finds himself a second. Surely not. No! He gets closed out and finished off, and that is going to be Cyclops taking the result that we expected, but not quite in the fashion that maybe we expected. No. T1 deserve a shout there.
6 are down and 1 is left. Right back to Chalet. Let's go.
And they like the snow.
Sneaking up past the drone. He wants to try and play against the door, drops the diffuser and moves away just in time. Wants to try and isolate this into 2 1 versus 1s. Goes wide, takes the fight, sprays a bit too short, but it was an expected place. Number 2 has gone on a hunt. Hasn't been rewarded. They're finally able to get that wall open, but trying to stick this now behind the table, well, it doesn't go so smooth. Mentalist locks it off with a C4.
Have it as the opportunity to challenge. That's a beautiful headshot. Lugator will go down. And that's, of course, the thing that they had to do. They need to make sure that Tex is not allowed to peek like this. Sticks still hiding around. I'm able to pick up some kills.
Call goes out. The pressure's coming from this way.
No way. That's not
Mentalist
allowed.
really shouldn't have been able to pick that up. It's going to try and find the first, and they're just going to push close on it. And somehow Mentalist survives 2 situations. And I think you can see the rappel on the other side of the window there, which meant that there was nowhere for that body and player to really escape to. The swing up the stairs, though, is not punished. At that point, they pulled off the rappel. The swing round almost gets another victim. It's the cover and the angle, though. Afro. Max still has the C4 as well. He's just going to sort of hold onto it for now. There it is. There it goes. And there's the C4.
Beautifully timed.
Perfectly played. Just past the minute mark, and they've still got to see if they can dig any further than this. There's one. There's almost two connected techs. But as Mentalist goes for a huge rotation, they do not have much time. And there it is, the opener. Tex falls. Lugator is able to get it. The man of the moment is gone. But Alfama with a quick pick up. There's one more body. It's number 2. He's behind the bar, but we are almost at closing hour, and it's time for number 2 to kick out the unruly patrons. The first is the swing, and the second is the corner.
And get the kill down onto number 2, who's playing around there. The pings are coming in, that's for sure. That's going to be the kill as well. Kill confirmed, and he gets traded out. There was a member actually inside the hallway. Mac picks up Shin.
Going for a rotation, there's little alleyways. Alfama, he's found a half wall, he's got a diffuser in his hand, and he's going to wait for the cover to come through of the others. Mag has gone down. Knows the other side is there. Jab takes the first fight and wins it out against Stigs, but the long angle from Tex locks it off, pushes FNATIC to map point.
Pressure is on. The shield in the side gets taken care of. The first Selma, the second Selma as well is being taken care of. As Stigs gets a double kill himself.
Here comes the burn. There goes the flash canisters. Tex is angling and eyeing it up. And Mentalist is the one who locks it off. Afro, they didn't quite have the loose thread on, but if the take on the stairs was a little bit of music, Afro is the one who's trying to build things back inside. Sprays over, finds a triple.
Alfama seems to be aware. He's just holding the angle. They should be aware now. There comes the kill. Alfama gets it, but Afro almost able to win it out there. And it's going to be the full 3 points. He just quickly watched the stairs. You see that, but flicks back just in time to secure the game and the round. And Alfama knows it as well.
6 for FNATIC, 6 for MANTIS FPF, 5 for Guts, 3 for CYCLOPS, 2 for Damwon Kia, 1 for Fav, 1 for TALON, and a clear 0 for T.